So I've just coming on the way home from Bendigo. I've just been over there doing some photos for a family, and I have seen this. I'm not sure if you can see that. We're about to take a photo of that. That's the sun setting right at the middle of this road. Bit of smoke haze around, and it's turning into a pretty good sunset. So as you can see, it's not a busy road at all. I'll sit this bad boy down right here and take some photos with my phone. I'm going to use this road, the dotted line here on this road, to help lead that line in. We'll use that one, use the wide angle as well. There's that. I'm going to go zoom in as well. That 2.5 times zoom on that sunset. That's ridiculous. That's a really good sunset. You couldn't ask for this. You couldn't plan it any better. The sun is setting right at the end of that road. That's just bloody amazing. I'll see if I can zoom in on this bad boy. See that? That's pretty cool. I'm going to grab some more photos with my phone. I'm using the iPhone 12 Pro. We'll see how we go. Let's grab a couple more. Just while that sun's setting. 2.5 times that. Let's keep an eye out for cars. That's bloody amazing. Absolutely amazing. You couldn't ask for that. That's just ridiculous. We've got a bit of smoke haze around, and that's why the sun is looking, it's probably not doing it any justice looking at on this camera here, but how that looks right now is that's just incredible. It was a pretty good sunset. The smoke is a bit windy at the moment, a little bit of cloud. What I will say is, when you've got a cool sunset like this, I always encourage people to look behind you as well. There's a little bit of orange, or not orange, purple haze out here behind, and that can be a pretty good photo as well. Probably worth taking, actually. Just going to pull up here. It looks like it's kind of popping a bit more now, this sky. Yeah, it's going really well. There's one car coming here, there's nothing coming there. The sky's going pink all the way out, and it's absolutely orange out there. So I'll just turn this screen recorder on so you can see what I'm doing. We'll use Pro Raw this time. We'll see what sort of thing we can capture out in the edit. We'll go half-time zoom, and now I'm just going to wait for this car to go past. So we'll just wait a minute. Right, let's turn the screen recorder on again, because this looks bloody amazing. Wait till you see this. I'm going to go half times zoom. It's going to go to the middle of the road and take a photo with the leading line down the center of the road. It will look bloody mint.
Maybe someday when I've grown older, I can see it all clear from above. Looking back.
That's pretty bloody good. I might just shoot a something I don't normally do. I'll shoot a quick panorama photo, because the whole sky is just going crazy. I'll go to half-time zoom as well on the panorama. Hit that and turn it around. And as I'm seeing this unfold in front of me, I'm going, you dickhead, do it in the middle of the road, it'll look better. So I'll do that.
My time is running out in the set. Ooh, I'm just a human in motion. Yeah, I'm looking ahead.
Looks awesome. Absolutely crazy sky. It's really, really cool. Let's go and edit these things and see how they look. Well, how awesome was that? Kick-ass sunset. Alright, we're going to have a look at this in Snapseed. You would have seen in that video there was some presets that I used. They're available on the website, but we'll go through and we'll edit one of these up right now. We'll have a look at the preset first. The preset I've saved in here as one of the looks, the Hazy Days looks, and one tick or one press of a button and it can apply it straight away. Hit the tick there if you want it and it will apply all the settings that we've just done there. But that looks pretty damn good. But what we're going to do is show you roughly how I created this preset. So I'll hit the X out of there, go into Tools, and the raw developing is there because it's a raw file. We can adjust things directly from here. And all I'm going to do with this is really bring up the shadows. And I'm really looking just at the foreground here. If I bring the shadows all the way down, bring them all the way up, you can see it comes a little bit better. Nothing else I really want to do there, just the shadows. Hit the tick there, go to Tools, we're going to go Tune Image. You can hit the little wand there and it will do what it thinks is the right thing to do. But we're going to go down to Ambience, bring up the road a little bit more. I'm really trying to recover those shadows. The sky is pretty friggin' mint at this point, but we want to recover those shadows and get that foreground element into this photo as well. Otherwise it's just too highly contrasted and it just won't work. So happy with that. I might try the ambient or the warmth, I should say. Bring that slightly up. That looks pretty good as a start. Something that a lot of people don't generally use in Snapseed with sunsets is this tool. I'm going to go into Vintage. Vintage, why on earth would you want to go into Vintage? How much of a difference did that make just then? And you can go through some of, oh, I quite like that. And what the Vintage will do, you can tell what it's going to do just by sliding up or down on the tool there. You can get brightness and you can see there it's added a vignette. You can see there it's added that style and you can reduce or strengthen the amount of that style that you want. And I don't like how much vignette is there, so I'm going to reduce some of that as well. Just a little bit, quite like that. I'm going to hit the tick of that. And we'll go to white balance, we'll increase the temperature just slightly, and we're going to increase the tint to that magenta side just slightly. This sunset is turning into a pretty friggin' epic photo. What I don't like here is that power pole. We're going to get rid of that power pole. See this power pole over here? We're going to get rid of that. So go to Tools, go to Healing, and we're going to zoom in on that power pole, and we're just going to paint over it. Not too worried about the power lines. You can spend a lot longer on this and go through all the power lines and get rid of all those as well. But let's get rid of the power poles for now. There's a little bit of a mark that's been left there. Let's get rid of that. And what's on the road there? Looks like a little bit of leaf litter. I'll get rid of that as well. And that one there. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Hit the tick. And I've got to tell you, I'm pretty happy with just that. I'm going to see if I can recover the sides of the road here. I'm going to go into Tools, go into Select or Selective, and I'm going to put on the side of the road there and pinch with a finger gesture like this, and everything that's red is going to be affected in what I'm about to do. So that's the B there is brightness. If I scroll up or down, you've got structure, saturation, and contrast, but brightness is what I'm after here at the moment. And now that tool is used just like every other tool that we've got. Decrease it a little. So I just want to increase it a little bit, and I'm going to increase the saturation on the side there as well. And I like that. So I hit the tick on that one. And actually what I'll do, I'm going to copy that same thing onto the left-hand side. So I go into Selective. Where is he? There he is. And I'll just touch on that, then copy, go to the left-hand side and paste, and it's just done exactly what I've done with those adjustments on the right-hand side. It's now on the left-hand side. I'm pretty happy with that. Export that, save a copy, and we're done.
I'm done trying to fix what is broken.
So you would have seen some new presets in this video. That's a new preset pack that I've got out just specifically for sunsets and sunrises. Head over to phonephotoschool.com.au. They're $5 Australian each. Cheap as chips, and it helps get this channel going and keep it going. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week. See you later.